The chemistry with Justin, off the charts. Like, you always have a vision. Talk to me about how you were even the intimacy coordinator in some of those sexier scenes. Like, we saw you.
That shouldn't be happening, by the way. You should not be the intimacy coordinator. You should definitely hire intimacy coordinators, which we did have.
Line number one.
I mean, I kind of went the opposite way. I wore a lot of my clothes and my husband's clothes. I'm like, why don't people like my clothes? I'm like, oh, because I'm wearing my husband's clothes.
And that's number two. There's so much more. This is me after going through 2 hours of Blake Lively footage in 2024. Oh my. That's not even true. What? I don't get it. This is it. This is it. Now I know what you're thinking. Why am I crying? Things got a little heated.
That's bullshit. That's fucking bullshit.
But you don't have to suffer like I suffered. Future me cut down something for worse lies, white lies, unnecessary lies, and lies Baldoni and Brian Friedman could use in their lawsuit. He even played a little drinking game. Fuck! Here's a cup, drink along. You're seeing all the lies anyway. So, this is just an excuse to drink.
The chemistry with Justin also was off the charts. I mean, really, truly, you fell in love with both couples, with Lily, with both of them. And Blake, you always have a vision. Talk to me about how sometimes you were even the intimacy coordinator in some of those sexier scenes. Like, we saw you.
That shouldn't be happening, by the way. I just want to be clear that you should not be the intimacy coordinator. You should definitely hire intimacy coordinators, which we did have.
Well,
thank
you
goodness.
were teaching.
What? You should never let that happen. Can you believe I had to do that? Always have one. Which thank God we did. It's like she was about to throw shade for not having an intimacy coordinator, then realized, wait, I'm the one that shrugged it off.
You were teaching Justin how to pull you in.
Where have you
love
seen
that.
this?
That
I
clip.
actually just saw it too. It was on Instagram yesterday, I think. Yeah.
Blake's like, bitch, nobody asked you.
Yeah, I mean, I think that, like, you know, romance is really important. You're supposed to, you know, tell a story well and make people feel, but you're also supposed to do it in a way that, yeah, is like safe and respectful for all. Yeah, when I think of my involvement in the film, I don't really see that as the thing that I did. I did probably everything else.
This is so cringe. Her castmates are like, bitch, where you going with this? Then Colleen tries to confirm the clip and she's like, well, how are you even talking? And run this clip back.
You were teaching Justin how to pull you in.
Where have you seen
that.
this?
Bitch, the internet? Like, hello? It Ends With Us was filmed in the middle of Jersey. You know how many cameras were out while you guys were filming? Then she says this.
Yeah, when I think of my involvement in the film, I don't really see that as the thing that I did. I did probably everything else.
Yeah, we know. The script, wardrobe, editing, music, and Blake probably did a lot of the intimacy coordinating too.
Well, I think Ryan is incredibly romantic. The way he wines and dines me.
Didn't Ryan,
think-
Ryan slide into your DMs and actually wanted you two to be together when he saw the film?
He was like, oh my gosh, he loves her so much. Oh my God, he loved Lily and Atlas so much. He was like, I want you guys to be together. Like, he just like is like literally cheering along.
That's actually probably true. I just wanted a drink. I'm deep in now. We know how Ryan feels about Baldoni, especially when he uses Nice Pool character in Deadpool to mock, then viciously delete Baldoni, with Blake's character Lady Pool holding the smoking gun. So I could see Ryan rooting for Atlas.
I mean, I kind of went the opposite way, but I'm so extra. Like, my boots, they're these beautiful boots that I wear that are like fishnet but crystalled. They're not made by Gleur Up. They're made by Yves Saint Laurent, for anybody wondering. But those were my real life boots. I wore a lot of my clothes and my husband's clothes. I'm like, why don't people like my clothes? I'm like, oh, because I'm wearing my husband's clothes. A lot of the stuff is mine.
$400,000. How does your clothes cost them $400,000? You're either lying or inflating how much of the wardrobe was actually yours. She said, as soon as she joined, she flooded the wardrobe department with dozens of outfits. When they got the outfits, she didn't want to drive 15 minutes from her penthouse to the set for fitting. So part of the inflated budget was them taking the clothes to her. I think she just wasted money and said, never mind, I'll just wear my stuff. Which is like, bitch, We spent all this money. You know what? I'm starting to notice a pattern. She says a lot of nothing. She also thinks that she's Ryan Reynolds. I'll do my takeaways at the end.
She hit me when I started crying. Yeah, she said, get those tears back in there, boy.
You know, I cry in movies, and yeah, I obviously cry in real life too, but this movie, it still makes me cry.
Cap, she's an evil dragon lady.
Colleen was a very important part of this. Once the movie was made and it came time to editing it and making sure that the finished product felt like it honored her story, the fans really had an advocate for them in Colleen in the post-production process.
You edited the movie. You said, F the book.
I think that I'm a very shy person, I'm a very private person, and so I've never really wanted to put much of my personality into a character.
That's all you do. You just play yourself over and over again. You kumquat.
Actually, just this past weekend, told my mum about a tattoo I got 15 years ago.
Whoa.
I got a hidden tattoo that no one would ever see. It's inside my lip.
What? I got one on my gallbladder because I wanted to make sure no one saw it.
Why? That's petty, but I just don't like her.
Nobody could ever put more pressure on me than I put on myself, but I see it as an opportunity. You know, we have a responsibility to take care of a book that means so much to so many people.
You didn't read the book. How do you feel responsible and you didn't read it? She just lies and she rambles and rambles, and her castmates hate her. They're literally awkward the whole time. She swears she's promoting Barbie. This is just lame. This is garbage. Things got a little out of hand yesterday. You didn't read the book over and over again. You kumquat. So I thought I'd cover the last couple lives with a clearer head.
We had an incredible music supervisor, Season Kent. One of our editors, Shane Reed, who, fun fact, he was my editor on Taylor's music video that I directed. And he'd never edited a movie before. He just finished Deadpool and Wolverine, and he came on and helped us with this one. We share the same composer as well from Deadpool and Wolverine. There's a lot of sharing happening.
I love this.
Shared. Is it sharing when you're brought on to be an actress and fire people already hired in those roles just to bring in people to do exactly what you want? Is it sharing to take complete creative control? Scenes, music, composers, editors, all while ignoring the vision the director already had for the film?
You mentioned cry, and I'm gonna be honest with you guys. By the end of this screening, I was sitting alone in a movie theater here in Chicago. It was an ugly cry. Like,
first time I watched this movie, I cried.
I suffer from toxic masculinity. Absolutely not.
Fact. That's the most honest thing she said in all the hours of footage I watched. She leveraged her dragons, changed the wardrobe, forced herself onto Baldoni, turned the cast against him, sent him to the basement, and completed a hostile takeover of It Ends With Us. If there's anything you gain from this video, is that I can't handle my liquor. But also, Blake Lively is toxically masculine.